Greetings, straight from the road shoulder, and as always, it's for our shared humanity. Welcome back. Monday, our Joe Montana day of August, it's the 16th, and it's day 44 for Team FOSH. Over the first 43 sunrises, we've consumed 620 miles. We're in our third state. We're gonna walk into our 22nd town today, and we've moved campsites 7 times. Yesterday, successfully setting up in Grand Island, Nebraska for the next 11 days. We've got a plan for the week 7, if you can believe it. But we couldn't do the planning for week 7 without a reflection on week 6. What we learned, what to continue to do, what to stop to do, what are our opportunities, what are some of our threats, a little SWOT analysis. And when we went through that together and I wrote down all of the different experiences that we had in week 6 that created inspiration and positive energy, I was overwhelmed. Can't even narrow it down to a top 10, let alone the number 1. So many great things happened last week as we moved our way south in the state of Nebraska. We walked across the Missouri River on Sunday, a week ago, the Fort Randall Dam, and the inspiring walk up the Missouri River Valley to 281, where I had to put my head down and grind either into the wind or with the wind. Either way, there was 75-mile-an-hour traffic, lots of trucks bearing down, every single one of them acknowledging me and waving, and me connecting with them the same way. Something like that can be as simple and be as inspiring as anything. My wife joined us, and I got a hug after 40-plus days and nights from my wife, Carol. Oh, what a treat. My son, Matthew, and his creativity and his eye for detail are coming to life as he is with us for a couple of weeks. Just being able to get Rob and Miles some rest and get them connected back with their family. All of those little actions are for our shared humanity, and they're inspiring. We met Bryce Wood at a volleyball game, and he introduced us to so many people in O'Neill, Nebraska. Bryce, if you're listening, and I know you're still doing it, we heard from your mom yesterday. Thank you. You introduced us to Michael Stepp and the Stepp family, and we had an incredible meal out at their house. We were able to connect with so many town members in O'Neill. Ron, the barber. Thank you. Ron, the manager at the Superfoods. Not only did you take care of me in your store to make sure that I had the things that I needed, but you've been texting me along the way with giving me different knowledge of the area because you and your family are from the Grand Island area and you know where I'm walking to. Texting me and giving me that course knowledge, it's brilliant. Everybody needs a little bit of course knowledge and resources, so thank you, Ron. Meeting Tom and Michael in the grocery store as they were working on the refrigeration. Little things like that, the connections, the coincidence, I don't think so. All of those little things create inspiration. We had coffee at a Sinclair gas station with Pauline, her husband Melvin, and friend Bob. They invited us in and they were interested in our story. So we were able to chat with some strangers and became friends. We proceeded into Bartlett, where Bob curated a private tour of the Herb Menagerie Bronze Sculpture Garden. It's the biggest in the world, and Herb, the designer, the creator, he's unbelievable. And he tells the story of the West, but he does it through his figurines, his bronze statues, but Bob brings it to life with his voice. Bob and Herb, they grew up together, so they have that connection, and it's really special to be a part of that experience. All of these little things created so much excitement for us last week, but I have to tell you, I did narrow it down to one great story, and I'm going to make this quick so we can finish this and I can send it off. Carol was driving us back on Saturday. We had about an hour to get back to our RV camp in O'Neill, and she got pulled over for going too fast. She's only been with us for a couple of days. It was her first time driving, and she had not yet realized how to slow things down to the pace of walking. So Mark Lever, Officer Mark, he pulled us over. And when he came up, he had a chat with Carol. Carol pointed to me in the back seat with ice on my hamstrings and told the story. She rolled my window down. I smiled and waved. I shared the concept and the cause. Not only was Mark inspired genuinely by what we were doing, and not only did he let us go with a warning, but when we got back to our RV camp about 40 minutes later, his buddy Terry Miles, who owns the Holt County Independent, was waiting for us and did an interview because he heard the story. Mark connecting us with Terry, only because we got pulled over. Is that not great karma? All right, I got to finish this one up. I got to let you go because you got a long week ahead of you. So do I. Let's get after it. We're walking to Greeley today. We're going to stop there and we're engaging with a couple of different town folks that we've already arranged with. And we'll be back at talking to you tomorrow. Let's enjoy the day as long as the sunrise is on my left. I'm going the right direction. Cheers. Thanks for being with us. Spread the word.